Hi, my name's Tom Cooper. I'm the founder and CEO of GeekMySite.com. I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce you to what we do and how it can benefit your career. And I believe for the right person, this will be the last career move you ever need to make. I'm going to show you in a little while why I say that and give you an Excel spreadsheet with some examples that are very realistic and that I think you'll be quite impressed with. What you're going to be doing is providing reputation marketing. It's an absolutely necessary service to your clients, even though some of them aren't aware of it yet. And as the internet changes, it's always going to be in high demand. As I mentioned in the ad, one of my main concerns is that somebody is honest and ethical and operates with integrity, because that's the way we run our business, and it's a win-win situation for you, for us, and for the customer. You'll be able to write your own paycheck. Somebody with a great work ethic can easily make six figures, and you can actually push that into mid six figures really within a very short time, 2, 3, 4 years. You'll have complete control over your time and your schedule. You can work out of your home office, and you'll give presentations online without ever having to leave home. Our proprietary software will email the clients and run reports about their business for them before you call. And it can even send you a text message when they open the email, so you can strike when the iron's hot. There's very few sales positions that offer residual income. The one most people think of is insurance, and of course that requires licensing, continuing education. It's heavily regulated, and it can be very expensive, take a long time, and to build a business, and waste a lot of time driving to appointments where people don't show. You're not going to have to worry about any of that. We're going to provide you with all the leads you need to make an executive income from your home office, and you're just going to be educating businesses about the importance of reputation marketing. There's dozens of niches you can work in. There's virtually any business that does a high volume, whether it be by high traffic volume or high ticket items, is a candidate for the service, and everybody needs it. Reputation marketing has taken over authority from Google PageRank, and that's important because people want to know that they feel they're making a safe decision when doing business online, and studies show that they trust online reviews as much as a personal referral from a friend. So while most agencies will concentrate on reputation management, those that do anything with reputation actually, because most of them don't, but those that do, they try to, it's the process of pushing bad reviews off the page and by generating good reviews, but they tend to just work a few reviews until they can get that, and that's where they stop. We go much further than that. Geek My Site actually has a very comprehensive approach which includes reputation management, but then goes further to build good reviews on a daily basis, and then we market that good reputation across the internet to position that business as a market leader. I think you're going to be quite impressed when you see what we do. Why is this important? 97% of consumers aged 18 through 34, and actually 92% of consumers across all ages, report that they read online reviews to judge a local business now. This is really important because if that's pretty much everybody, if everybody's telling you that they're going to go look at your business and judge it based on the reviews before they decide to do business with you, you better have a really good review. So reputation marketing is basically evolved from reputation management and mixes it up with brand marketing. Brand marketing is what you might see if you sit through a Super Bowl, and then of course major corporations are trying to get you to think about them when you think about a product. They can just repeatedly push the brand out in front of you. So what we do is we blend these two things and then push it out across all kinds of directories, and we'll show you that we do video reputations and all kinds of things that we put together to help that customer. So our reputation marketing system, so you know, has over $2 million invested in the platform. It's been over 5 years in development. It's produced over 1 million reviews, managed over 15,000 businesses worldwide, monitors over 70 online directories across 6 major countries, and is the most comprehensive reputation platform in the world. Nobody can compete with it. And again, it manages the reputation, it builds the reputation, and it markets the reputation. So as we go through each of those stages, when we manage a reputation, there's a lot of facets to all three of these stages that we won't go into now, but to give you a basic idea, we're going to monitor all the top directories and we're going to find out where this company stands in them. Are they even listed, and is the listing correct? And if not, we're going to correct that listing, and then we're going to make sure that everything stays corrected. You'd be amazed, but Google will actually go into uh, their listings and remove listings or change the information in those listings. Why they do it, they've never explained. My feeling is that they want to make sure that a listing remains active and it remains current, and that if you're not paying attention to it and that information changes and you don't go back in and correct it, they're going to figure that you're not very reliable, that your site's not active. They want up-to-date information on a regular basis. So we make sure that we monitor all that and that we let the customer know that, so that they know that we're doing the job and they can see the results. So to do that, we send instant review alerts. If a review comes up on the site, doesn't matter what time, day or night, we're going to send an alert out to the customer and let them know that. We do detailed reputation reporting. They can always see whether they're having good success, whether we're keeping those 5-star reports up, or if there's anything bad sneaking through that we need to take care of. We do monthly marketing analysis, so we know that if everything's being successful or if we need to boost something. And we create an actual feedback CRM for the client specifically, so they can get in online any time of day or night and look at all the statistics and see exactly what's going on with their website. When we build that reputation, we start by building an employee training center, and that actually allows their employees to get in, learn how to work the software, how to work the CRM, but also how to encourage their customers to get in there and create the feedback, the positive results that we want. This is how you keep brand new 5-star results coming all the time, because you don't want to just build 6 or 7 of them and then leave it. You want new ones to come in all the time into the system, and that helps Google think this is a great site. It's always getting customer reviews, and actually helps push them up in the Google results. And so what we do is build feedback, review, and survey pages for the customers to interact with. We have a custom print media center that we build. That alone would cost them over $20,000 to build if they were to do it on their own. And it creates postcards and business cards and flyers and all kinds of things to interact with the customers, so to encourage them to get in and give those reviews. We have a custom client sign-in page. We design that for their business. It gets put onto an Android tablet device. They can use that for when a customer comes into the doctor or to the chiropractor or to the spa or wherever it is, and have them actually sign in, leave their information, and they can actually put positive reviews in right from that sign-in page. And when they do that, it automatically reroutes it to where it will post across Yelp and Google Plus and Yellow Pages and other directories, and automatically go on there. Now it has a filtering system, so that if it's a 5-star or 4-star review, it will get put onto the internet immediately. But if it's a 3-star or less, that gets rerouted to the business owner, so that he can actually look at it, contact the customer, solve any problems that he may have, and avoid that one ever from getting on the internet and being posted in the first place. And this is part of our proprietary posting system, and we are proprietary. Our software is not available elsewhere, and you're not going to see anybody else competing with you on this. So then when we get into the marketing of the reputation, this is the funnest part, I think, is that anytime a review comes in, we actually make a very high quality graphic out of it, and we will post that on their website and across all the social media and on the photo sharing sites, Pinterest and things like that. We also take that review and make a quick 60-second video out of it, and we will put that on their site as well, and then on the video sharing sites like YouTube. We market this across every possible directory, and this is, updated videos like that and updated reviews really please Google. And so again, this whole thing works to just push them up through their Google results as well. Now, I've gone through this very briefly, but just to recap, so our reputation marketing strategy is to train and follow up with all the staff so that they know how to build a five-star culture within your business. So they're encouraging customers to give good reviews, but it also encourages your staff to always be aware of the fact that their behavior and how they treat your clients is very important to your reputation and to your business. So you actually create this five-star culture within your business, and your employees are actually going to go more out of their way to do a good job for your clients. It builds a reputation and positions the company as a market leader. The monitoring and alert system produces new reviews every day and lets the business owner know what's going on so that they can stay on top of it. Building a customized CRM so that they can always watch that as well, and a sign-in form to get reviews immediately and to encourage people to do it, because a customer may say, I'm going to put something online and I'm really happy with what you did today, but then never actually follow through with it. We're trying to get that done as quickly and as often as possible. So we develop professionally designed survey and feedback pages, monthly online reports, professional review images for daily syndication, produce and syndicate 60-second review commercials. We post to the website, to the blogs, Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, Twitter, create custom feedback CRM, and we write and set up email campaigns so that the customer is constantly kept in the loop. They can send out offers and specials and just news items, whatever they want to, but they're constantly keeping that customer keeping themselves in front of that customer. We create promotions for them so we can get customers to keep buying more each month, and they integrate that with those email campaigns, and it keeps a really interactive awareness in the customer's mind of your business or the business of the person that we're doing business for. We capture 100% of all the website visitors. We market the reputation out to them. And so the question is, once you've gone through the presentation, and it's going to be much more comprehensive than what we're doing now, but is to ask them, if you hired someone in-house to do all this, what would it cost you every month? And frankly, they will come back with an answer of $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, and that's exactly right. If you were to hire somebody in-house as a full-time reputation marketing manager, that average salary is about $72,000 a year. So our system is very affordable, it's very comprehensive, and once they get it put into place, I'm telling you, they love it. They won't believe what you're able to do for them. So I want to next just show you a couple other things before we close out of this here, and that is, I'm going to show you first of all a landing page that we create. This is a chiropractor landing page, but we can create these for virtually any niche that you want to work in. There's certain niches that are of course more profitable than others. You want really a customer's value to be pretty high to the business. That's where it really pays off. And sometimes that's just because of high volume. A restaurant may have a lower per visit profitability, but if they've got high volume, it makes perfect sense actually, because people really do look at restaurant reviews before making that decision. Or you may have a higher value per visit in a professional like a chiropractor, a doctor's office. A doctor's office, I just read a statistic recently that said their average expenses per month is about $20,000 in overhead, and that's before he starts to take a salary out of it. So to get more customers coming through that door means an awful lot to them, and good reputation is going to have so much to do with that. So what you can see is that in the email we send out to them before you ever call, it's going to have a link in it, and we've got very high open rates. It's pretty amazing to me even actually how successful our email campaigns are. And so the chiropractor in this instance would look over the page, and it gives them basic idea of what we do and why it's necessary, and a couple places they can put in their information and generate this report. And so while that report is generating, it actually has certain little marketing messages that they watch, uh, basically telling them, for instance, the 97% of people look online to judge a business before they do business with it. And when that about 30 seconds of messaging is finished, then it generates this report. Now, this is just an example. I didn't have any specific thing in mind when I did it. Wasn't trying to get any particular results. So I'm going to let you listen to this video that it generates.
Hi, are you wondering how your customers see your company online? We've just prepared this report to help you along. Let's get started. First off, we give you a visibility grade. This grade is a guide to show you how your business information is listed in most directories. Now you can see just how accurate all of your listings are. Did you know that over 90% of customers decide on a company based on their reviews? That's why it's so important to have as many 5-star reviews as possible. We refer to this as your reputation grade. With a few easy steps, you can make sure your company is always graded an A. Here's an astounding fact. Over 94% of all customers watched a video this past week. So what does that really mean for you? More videos equals more business. Something to keep in mind when it comes to determining your video visibility grade. Now, no one likes to know that they have a negative review, but the most important thing is to hide these negative reviews as quickly as possible and replace them with 5-star reviews. Turn your negatives into positives with new business in no time. We're here to help. Just click below and one of our friendly reputation experts will guide you through all of this information. Plus, for a limited time, we're offering free consulting advice along with simple ways to monitor your reputation. Thanks for visiting. We look forward to helping you.
So as you can see, this is a very professional, high-quality presentation that goes over all of their specifics, and like the visibility grade, reputation, video visibility, negative reviews. This is great, and for this customer in this case, they have no negative reviews. But these type of grades are going to be really something that you'll see a lot of, the D's and C's, and a lot of times you're going to have 2, 3, maybe 20 negative reviews that they have to deal with. So it's not uncommon at all. And of course, you can see buttons all through here like this fix all listings, and every time they push one of these, it's going to basically bring up a screen that will allow them to contact you or have you contact them. It shows them the competitive place where they are in the marketplace. If they were number 1, they want to protect that number 1 position, or number 2, and this is a great marketing tool to help them do that. So they're still a customer. But if they're not, and in most cases they won't be, this is a very good, strong motivator on a competitive basis, because business owners and professionals are very competitive. They want to be number 1. And so this is a great selling tool for you, just to show them where that placement is. You're going to see all these things, the citations and listings and website, and see how well the website's optimized, how many reviews they've got, how accurate they are, whether it's a good amount of citations or low amount. Because across all these directories, what's going to happen is a lot of times they're not going to be in the directory at all, or the information may not be accurate. What you'll find is a lot of times they have the wrong address or phone number in some of these directories, and as I said before, I think I mentioned it, Google will actually go in and change these things. So you may have them, you may be in all the directories and you may have them all listed perfectly, and what will happen is Google will actually go in and change them or remove them. It's kind of nefarious, but they do it. And again, I think the reason why they do it is they want to see if you're going to fix it. They want to make sure that whatever information is in here is accurate and active, that your website is something somebody's paying attention to and changing and updating and keeping the customer active in it, because they want good information. And that's why so much of what we do really pushes listings up in the Google, because you have videos that are constantly being updated, you have reviews constantly being updated, your reviews are good. These are the things that Google looks for, because they want to make sure when they send somebody to a site after a search that they're giving them the best site that fulfills what it is that they're looking for. That's how they get their revenue, is to be an accurate provider. So as you can see, a lot of these directories, this company is not listed in. So there's errors that are found and listing errors, and again, it tells you to contact us. There's everywhere you look on here, there's things that encourage them to contact you and ways to do it. There's videos here that give explanations on the subcategories. Again, all these directories tells you what you're in, what you aren't. If you need to get reviews, click it, it'll tell them to contact you. If you need to create a listing, click it, it'll tell them to contact you, and we can do it. Now, of course, we can do anything from, for instance, just doing citations for them and getting all these things upgraded and make sure all the information is accurate. You may charge them $297 one time to do that, and but even then, what you're going to do is come back and give them a presentation on our full marketing packages, and that's where you're really going to make your money. So if there were reviews here that were negative, it would list out all those reviews and show you what they are. It tells you whether you have any reviews in the past 6 months, and this business hasn't. So they may have gotten somewhere, a webmaster or something may have put up 2-3 reviews at some point and just stopped there. And that's what most reputation management companies do. They try to charge them to push down maybe any negative reviews, and they put up a few reviews till they get that done, and then they stop. But that's not what we do. We're active with them daily. We do daily monitoring. We give them daily reports. Every time a new review comes up, it gets pushed up and posted on the internet and across the websites and into all their social media. We're very active with that. And then, of course, again, like I said, we filter out the negative reviews and send those over to the owner so that he can actually react to them and maybe take a customer who's upset with them and turn them into a good customer. And as a matter of fact, there's studies that show if you've got a customer that's upset with you, but you do really good service to correct the problem and bring them back, they become the best customers you've ever had. So this is all geared towards taking that negativity and turning it into a positive experience. So anyway, as you can see, we go over everything in here, and like this, how do I create a video for my business? If they know that they need to have videos but they don't, what do? Well, they contact us and we show them how we do that. And we've got actually on top of our regular marketing package, we've got video services that go way beyond that. We can create whole channels for them that put up maybe a video every month and stuff that's a longer, more detailed video for them. It's really great, and you're going to learn more about that as we go on. So right now I'm going to go here and show you basically what your earning potential is here. And this is all realistic numbers. I didn't do anything that wasn't it was pie in the sky. I wanted you to see what you could really do. So on average, in a marketing package, your commission on that's going to be $249, and we have 4.3 weeks in a month. So I figured if we did one sale a week in that first month, you could say make about $1,032. Now, of course, every month you're going to have a residual off of those sales, and that's going to compound into your figures. So the second month you might make $2,064, fourth month $3,096, fifth month, and you can see each month how it goes up here. And this is just figuring one sale per week. By the end of the 12 months, you would be making over $11,000 a month, and you will have generated about $68,000 in the year. If you were to be able to push that up to 2 sales a week, then you can see right off the bat you could be creating an income of $2,000, $4,000, $6,000, $8,000 a month. And by the time you got to the end of that first year, you'd be making over $22,000 a month, and you will have generated $136,000 income. If you push that to 3 sales a week, and I think that's very realistic because I'm going to give you all the leads that you can call, you'd be over 3,000 in the first month, up to 9,000 in the second, 12,000 in the third. These are pretty motivating numbers, I'd say. By the end of the first year, you could be making over $37,000 a month and have generated $235,000 in that first year, and that's again off only 3 sales a week. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty motivating numbers to sit down and actually pick up a phone and start calling people. You don't need to have a high closing ratio to reach those goals, and you actually don't have to high pressure anybody. You don't have to lie to anybody. Just give them an honest presentation, show them what we can do for them. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little secret here. Most people, most salespeople will never really follow up, especially after somebody said no. You may have to call 4, 5, 6, 7 times to get a hold of that person, and they can say no. And most salesmen will never call that person back. But we have found that studies show, if you call back, again, a few months down the line, you will get an incredible closing rate off of those people. If you call them second time, a third time, fourth time, just keep calling them back when you have a little downtime and you can get back through your old list. You'll find your closing rates to be anywhere between 22 to 50% of those people will actually buy later on. So you might have hit them on a bad day. It might have not been a good day for financially to look at these things, but then you call them back and they're saying, yeah, I want to get that thing going. I'm really interested in that. So there's a way to actually raise your numbers. If you're willing to do the work, you can make an incredible income here. And that's what I'm looking for, is people who want to do that. So the next step here is to send me your resume at admin@geekmysite.com, and include a cover letter which tells me why you think you're the right person for this job, what you bring to the company, and why I should hire you. I just want you to know also there's going to be openings for sales managers to build teams in which you can get a commission off of that team, so that if you've got good people like yourself under you that are really willing to push and make this kind of money, your income can just go through the stratosphere. And so that's it, and I appreciate your staying with me and look forward to hearing from you. God bless.